Lesson 31, Part 2. We were talking about coefficients. I think I gave you some examples. Let me just check here. I did. I gave you some examples of coefficients. I want to do an example that shows terms, coefficients, constants. So if we look at this statement, there are 4 terms. The coefficients are the numbers that are multiplied by variables. So a coefficient is 4, -7, and 1. This 1 is times a z. And the constant in this statement is a -6. We have another example. Oh my goodness, another, what's this called? Definition. Like terms have the same variables and on those variables the same exponents. So they have to be exactly the same on the variables and exponents. So here's some example. 3x squared y, 4yx squared are like terms. Even if we had x, y, x, those are like terms. Because if I were to multiply these two x's, I'd get x squared. So this has an x squared y, this has an x squared y, this has an x squared y. So order doesn't matter, or if they're multiplied out, it doesn't matter, as long as once you gather them all up, you have the same set of variables with the exponents. When you have like terms, you just add their coefficients together to find out how many that you have. The variables and the exponents stay the same when you get your answer. So in your answer, all the variables and exponent will be the same. So let me give you an example. We have -5xy plus yx If I wanted to add those together, I just add the coefficients. X and y, they are like terms. So we have a coefficient of -5 plus 1. -5 plus 1 is -4xy. The variables and exponents stay the same. Here's another one. 3x squared y minus xyx minus 4yx squared. So we're going to add all of these. This has an x squared y, this has an x squared y, and this has an x squared y. So we add the coefficients, which is a 3, -1, -4. So 3 plus -1 plus -4. So we have 3 minus 1 is 2, and then we have -4 plus 2, so 4 minus 2 is 2, but it's a negative, so -2x squared y. And here's another example. 4x plus 5xy minus xy minus x. Now only some of these are like terms. The 4x and the minus x are alike, so let's just put a big triangle around them with the sign. So we're going to add 4x and take away 1x, so we have 3x. Now the 5xy, let's circle it, minus xy, we're going to take 5xy minus one of them, so we get a 4xy, and it's plus 4xy. So together, it is 3x plus 4xy. Okay, now we're for real going to do the practice set. Okay, end of lesson.